Montgomery County man is back with his family tonight after spending more than a month in ICE detention.
Reza Zavvar said he was walking his dog when federal agents surrounded him in front of his Gaithersburg home. He said he still doesn't know why. He sat down with Walter Morris to share his experience and the lessons he's learned in an interview you will only see on News 4.
It's the moment this mother had been waiting for months. Saturday, Firuzabadi hugging her son Reza Zavvar in their driveway, just feet from where he was arrested by federal agents this summer.
It's amazing. I'm glad it's over.
And now, days after his happy homecoming, an emotional reunion with his beloved dog Duke, the 52-year-old replaying that morning, June 28th.
When I saw the first ICE agent exit his car and walk towards me with his hand on his weapon and asking if my dog is friendly, I said, yes, he is friendly. My heart kind of like sank. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
Tuesday, Zavvar sitting down with News 4 to reflect on the 77 days he spent in federal detention.
Unnecessary, inhumane, corrupt.
Zavvar says he came to the U.S. from Iran legally as a student when he was 12, eventually getting his green card. According to his attorney, years after a misdemeanor for marijuana possession in the late 90s, he was stopped while re-entering the country in 2004, which started the deportation process. His attorney says that case was resolved in 2007 when he was granted a withholding of removal order to Iran.
Saying that you can stay here as long as you don't get in trouble, that you stay clean, and you can stay here, work, and pay taxes, and that's what I was doing.
But nearly 2 decades later, ICE agents surrounding him in his quiet Gaithersburg neighborhood. Zavvar says after he was picked up in June, he was taken to a facility in Baltimore where he spent 5 days in a holding cell.
With anywhere given any day about 30 to 40 different people in a room, maybe the size from like here to back there. Yeah, all sleeping on the floor, concrete floor.
According to online ICE detention records, he was then transported to a detention center in Texas. He says he was next sent to Ohio, back to Baltimore, and eventually landing in Louisiana. In July, a rep for DHS saying in a statement, Zavvar had almost 20 years to self-deport and leave the U.S. The Trump administration will not ignore the rule of law. Criminal, illegal aliens are not welcome in the U.S.
I really didn't think that it would be to this extent, and the types of people that they're apprehending, and the way that they're going about doing it.
Loved ones say the government gave orders to deport him to Romania or Australia, but with the help of family, friends, and coworkers rallying around him, raising more than $50,000 for his legal fees, last week a judge ordering his release.
I'm getting to that point that I'm believing it right now, because I can touch him, you know.
Now that he's getting back to his routine, Zavvar says he isn't out of the woods. He's waiting for an immigration judge to be assigned to his case.
We are going to argue that the laws that were used initially to deport me based on my marijuana conviction in 1998, that those laws no longer exist, and to get my green card back and apply for citizenship, which partly I blame myself a little bit because I should have done that a little bit while ago.
And while he waits for his next day in court, his mother saying this ordeal has taught her a valuable lesson.
If you need to do something, do it today instead of tomorrow.
In Gaithersburg, Walter Morris, News 4.